Hey there, James from Yellowbox Careers. Last year I wrote a blog about the things I've learnt from my ill health and how that's helped my career. And I thought I should turn it into a vlog as it got such a huge response. And maybe my story and sharing my identity can help develop yours. Like every person, I have a story, and my story is personal, confronting, emotional and challenging. But through all my ups and downs, I've learned to appreciate perspectives on the power of building personal resilience and creating the right conditions for resilience to both arise and thrive. I got dealt a bad set of lottery numbers in the genetic lottery, and I was born with and diagnosed 46 years ago with cystic fibrosis, a multisystemic, life-limiting genetic disorder that affects a number of organs, especially the lungs, the pancreas and intestines. And from this I've also had a number of other complications, including type 1 diabetes and liver disease from years of life-saving antibiotic courses. Great. However, cystic fibrosis or its complications are not on my resume. In fact, CF is not on my CV at all. What is on my CV is the fact that because of my lifelong battle with this disease, I've been challenged and empowered to develop perspective, to build resilience, and been shaped and inspired to redefine personal success. Have you thought about your career story and how it's shaped you and how you will share it? Firstly, I developed a sense of perspective from an early age that translates to high levels of emotional awareness of self and others. As a mere teenager, I had to front up to way too many funerals of hospital friends, the sort of funerals that we don't usually experience in our lives. That built a level of empathy, diplomacy and courage to continue life's journey, both from a personal and a career perspective. My second career assisting lesson was about resilience and being knocked down on the canvas and getting up again and only a dusting off. It's a metaphor I use in my personal life. It's a metaphor that carries over into my corporate world. For me, this was often by the number of hospital tune-up or admissions that I endured. What a skill to get up and fight on, I guess. I learned to roll with the inevitability of project mistakes, career mistakes and other stuff-ups, and stayed focused on the next step rather than being absorbed and beaten up by the setback. The third learning is being able to define personal success. In my early years, the prognosis for children in the 70s was very low, ending as early as teenage years. As I've aged, so too has the amazing changes in the treatment, the life-altering medications for those who suffer from cystic fibrosis. My definition of success has gone from living into my late teens, my early 20s, and now it's measured by my strong family, my growing, strong professional connections, and my strong legacy I'll leave in my career path. If I can share those learnings with others as they forge their own career or professional paths, I've been given a bonus, and I have given a bonus. What is your definition of personal success? 13 years ago, my brother passed away from the effects of cystic fibrosis after a double lung transplant. At the age of 35, ironically, it was on his birthday. The gift I have is that I can, and I will, continue to build, develop and define for me, for him and for others, the scaffolding, the support structures that help others find their success and build resilient careers, and do so with empathy, compassion and perspective. Thanks for listening, and do something for yourself today. Thank you.